Hello and welcome. Yeah, here today we are here with Rogue Samurai. This came out about a week ago, and there was a bug that I wanted them to fix before, and thankfully they fixed it in the very first patch after release. So, let's take a look here. I don't know if there was any audio for that bit, but that's okay. I was in a different mouse was on a different screen. All right, so we'll go over the meta progression as always real quick. First, if you like what you see here, this game is on Steam, and I will have the Steam page linked to the description. It is like a $5 game, so not a bad deal at all. All right, if you want to help channel grow, subscribe, like, comment, that stuff. All right, let's get in here. So skills are sort of your, I'm going to start up, this is my next set of things to start upgrading. My first thing that I have was the runes, which is all your basic like stat stuff. And then there is, hold on. There's also weapons, of which I have these two unlocked. This one's, the katana I've actually got decent progression in. I don't really have any progression in the rest of these. Oh yeah, I guess I do have some in that bow. So my next thing to start putting points into is going to be the skill thing, because the skills are actually pretty cool. And I think I get new skills for these. Oh, that's pretty nice. But we're going to take this kunai here. Let's go ahead and do that. Oh, it has a little movie. What does active mean? Explode, time stop, kami seed. Oh, interesting. Oh, hey, twin samurai. We might have to try that one of these days. All right, well, we'll get, now that we have our kunai thing here going on, we'll jump on in here. We're gonna stay in the dojo. The dojo is definitely the easiest level right now. I've got up to Otis Castle, but I haven't actually completed that one, so I got 3 more levels to complete. And your early goings are going to be, I wouldn't say they're too rough, but they're definitely harder than some of these other games in this genre. I think it kind of expects you to have a little bit of progress done before you get there. So let's jump into it. Now, the aesthetic, I have actually seen some people complaining about the character models, which is, you know, I can understand that. But I think, now this is just a theory of mine, so I could be wrong. I think it's intentional. If you've ever seen like the old samurai movies, let's get our let me make my selections faster. If you've ever watched any of the old samurai movies, like especially the black and white ones, typically, what do we want to do? God's sword is cool, but its spell graphic isn't as nice as I'd like. So we're gonna do this. We're gonna do let's do the whip, Raiden's whip. We'll do a bunch of things. So we have all our skills down here. Oh, so now we have a cooldown. All right, let's see here. It says Q. Oh, maybe I have to charge it? Hopefully we'll figure that out. Let's grab that. Oh, you know, I should have grabbed the other dragon, because that dragon's it looks so good. So anyhow, the outfits you would have people in, typically this, and they're kind of like, the idea in a lot of those older samurai movies is they barely get, yeah, we'll take the lightning is basically the exact lightning you think it is. So we'll go ahead and take the God Sword real quick. It doesn't have the, I kind of wish there was a little more texture on it, but other than that, like, I can't really complain too much. Ah, there we go. Now we're active. So I just got to do enough damage to make it active. Okay, there we go. Buddha's hand, because because it is amazing. There's one of the skills is a dragon that will like strafe across your screen horizontally. Everything gets cooldown reduction, I think. Unfortunately, there doesn't seem to be a place where I can look up what the individual stats do or the individual upgrades do. Because I think that the general cooldown one is general cooldown, but it could also just be for the sword. My main attack. I haven't quite figured it out, because I've had like 20% a couple times, whereas this one literally says skills regenerate faster. So I think the one that says cooldown reduction is for your sword or this, maybe. But this one is the one that affects these skills. I did want to point that out. I know for a fact it affects those skills, because I actually sat there and I was a total dork and timed it. There's also another one that is... I think there's another one that was in there that confused. There's a couple of the upgrades aren't as obvious as I would like. We'll grab that. The rare is usually the strongest and best way to go. You'll get an average build in most times, but I will say this. I highly recommend that you build... Oh, are we on... I did not go to the dojo. I thought I went to the dojo, but no, I went to the new level that I have not beat yet. So this will be entertaining. I do like to build a lot of regen in here if you can get it. It really helps a lot, even with the basic level of regen that you get from the MetaProgression. All right, let's try that. Oh, look at that. Could I go? Oh, man. Oh, that thing rocks. That thing rocks. I wonder if that's what that other cooldown was for. Ooh, 7% upgrade in power. Don't mind if I do. I love the graphics, though. The graphics on all these. But as I was saying in the beginning, those older, like, kung fu, those older, like, samurai movies, your character was always kind of in a rather plain outfit, as would be the best way to say it. It wasn't like, so this is like basically your like wandering swordsman outfit going on here. So I like I said, I think it is intentional in that sense, because like if you compare to the old like samurai movies, you'll see a lot of the same design cues going on there. Let's get some more damage in here. I love Buddhist Palm. It's so good. It's so good. That's actually that one attack was what caused me to buy this game. I watched the trailer and I was like, oh yeah, okay, I'll buy it. It's $5. I can drop a Buddha's palm on somebody's head. It's all good. I'm good. Like, you have given me what I needed. And it doesn't have a bad cooldown either. All right. I do kind of wish I'd grabbed one of the ground dragon, because it has a really pretty attack. If I die super fast, we may do a second one and in there. Hopefully I won't die. Hopefully this will be that one time where I make it all the way through. I need to get some life regen bad though, because there's like some parts where you get sort of skill checked. Yeah, see, skills regenerate faster. Yes, so we're definitely. Oh yeah, that's gonna be good. That's gonna be real good, because that should stack with all of their individual cooldown reductions too. Now there doesn't seem to be armor or anything in here, which is kind of obvious because they don't wear armor. But there doesn't seem to be an armor system, so you kind of have to build your defense is the combination of your speed and your. Oh, we'll go that. That's tempting though. Extra magnet range is really, really always good in most of these games, because then you don't have to dive as hard to try and get XP if you feel like you're behind. Stomp. So yeah, I think the character-wise, we've got guys in here who are wearing progressively nicer and nicer gear as we go along. We've got some shinobi. We're ready to go. So you do tend to have a lot of things on top of you at any given time. Yeah, I'll take that cooldown reduction. Hopefully we'll get some, gotta get some nice damage upgrades here soon. Yeah, these little bomber guys. Ooh, man. I don't want to be anywhere near them. Maybe I do need to dash cooldown reduction. Well, that's pretty nice. That's not a huge amount off. That's not a huge difference. We'll take it though. Hopefully we're going to get some damage upgrades here soon for some of our other things, or, I mean, oh boy. So if you see that targeting thing, and ow, in here especially, it's tough. Let's get a little extra. If you see that guy and he hits the ground and he does his damage to you, yeah, go kill him as soon as fast. Like, don't dodge away from it. Like, if you know you're going to get hit, you want to just take him out, because he'll just keep jumping and keep hitting you that way. Yeah, see, I think this is going to reduce this cooldown. Now that I have this, I think that's what that does now. That makes more sense now, because I was like trying to figure out what that one did. Let's go ahead and get some more damage. Extra damage for everything is always appreciated. It makes things go well. So the map is very pretty. It is just an enclosed area, and I haven't found any. There's no... I've seen the whole map, so I feel like I can say, all right, let's kunai it up a little bit. I mean, that was pretty good for that. Shoo. Yeah, see, look at me. I'm almost halfway dead. All right. I do have some life regen, which is good. All those guys are out. There's a couple situations where it's hard not to get hit in here. That's why I say you kind of need... yeah, we'll take that. Take that. It'd be funny if you got it down far enough. This is just like every couple of seconds. The archers are, oh my god, terrifying in this game too. Let me tell you, they do so much damage. It's crazy. Let's increase your damage. Ow. Ooh, oh yeah, see, all my life. Oh yeah, look at that. When it hits, that can ow, I walked right into that arrow. Ah. More damage for that. Sadly, that thing only hits one guy. We're going to need to wander a bit to get our life back here. Let's see if we can't migrate around. See, you got another over here. There's an interesting thing, though. In all of these outside ones on this level, there's like an invisible thing in the middle of this. And I don't know what it is, but there's an invisible thing in the middle of every single one of them. Oh, okay. Yeah, we got a little bit of life back. We didn't get a huge amount, but better than nothing. All right, we'll have to come back down for that XP here in a second. We killed a couple people down there. I have not seen a vacuum or anything like that. I feel like... Oh, no! Okay. Let's just say, don't take all my life. I just got it back. Oh no. Exploders. Exploders are just absolutely... They wreck me. Like landmines in Nimrods. Like, I just walk right into the magnets all the time in that game. It's like, that could have been smarter, but it wasn't. Okay, let's do a quick... Okay, there we go. We're going to do that. Get out of there. All right, this is going pretty good. Now, you can do manual aiming. I've just done so far most of the time. I've done non-manual aiming. Even when I'm fighting the bosses, it's not too bad. Thank you, Buddha's Paw. Let's see if we can get another shot in on there. Oh, maybe we increase our regen. If you can get your regen high enough, it's pretty easy to win on the first, at least the first two maps. I don't know. Ow. I'm not sure. Ooh, 16 seconds on that one. Ooh, 22%. I think 16 is going to work. 16, that's not bad. That's actually not bad at all. You think about how much damage that thing does, too. It's crazy. Yeah, I will say, like, this is probably not the most fully featured of roguelites out there. I've seen ones that have a lot more meta progression and stuff like that. But honestly, at like $6, it's cool. Hopefully, there'll be. I'm pretty sure there's probably some new stuff eventually going to get added. I'd love to see like more weapons and stuff like that. Just crazy exotic weapons. You could do a lot of stages. Now, there's a lot of things you could do with it. I did notice that my ground patches turned from red to green at some point or another as I went through the levels, and now they're always green, which I thought was kind of a funny bug. If it's a bug, I don't know if it's a bug, so it could be a bug, maybe. All right. Oh yeah, there you go. Squash that whole lot of those guys. I don't want to be in there when it goes off. Yeah, that sword, the sword from the... It works super great on bosses. Like, it does a good chunk of damage to bosses, but it's not very good with crowds. So you got to balance out what kind of skills you take in here, too. So there's there's some thinking to be done. Like, you just want to make sure you get enough skills to cover basically everything. Because if you don't have anything AoE or anything that does a decent amount of AoE, you're just constantly overrun. And occasionally things will not turn out so well. So I highly recommend some regen, like I said, and to a certain extent movement speed. Like, not a huge amount. You don't really need a huge amount of either, but it is a good thing to have. Oh, uh-oh. Uh-oh, uh-oh, oh, no, ow, oh, ow, oh, there's a boss. Okay, he didn't hit me. Oh wait, this is the second area, so I have beat this one. Because I know I've beaten him. I'm like, what is this? I just pressed the wrong button. I do that. One of those tired days. Oh no, sir. I would prefer you didn't do that with your spear to me. Are you taking damage, or am I just doing that little? Little of both. Little both. Little column A, little column B. Well, hey, Buddha's Palm did some work, though. Ooh, that was all my life. Alright, let's keep going, and let's head back this way at that point. Trying to get him with some of my indirects. So, we may need to go for manual aiming here. Ow. Ooh, that was a bad combo. That was a real bad combo. Real bad combo. Okay, so let's go in here real quick. I do know the setting is there, so we will aim ourselves. That will just let us get over here and kind of aim at him with stuff. And it doesn't affect everything, but it will hopefully affect enough. Oh, I do not want to get hit by that. All right. Oh, oh no. Oh no, I was too close. I was way too close. Oh no, that was so bad. We died. All right. One thing I will say, there was a bug, and the bug that they fixed that they had to fix was it would offer you upgrades from your previous run abilities, even if you didn't have them. If you restart twice, it does that still. So in between, I highly recommend if you lose or win, that you go to the home screen, because it'll reset all of that, and then you won't have to deal with that bug. That's a pretty cool. I like the kunai. That one's pretty good. So we have a little something for all these things. I think we're gonna try. We got 21,000. Let's go ahead and upgrade the old katana here. Attack speed or range? Let's go range. There we go. And then we'll play one more. In fact, let's go to Oda's Castle, because that'll probably, with the amount of stuff there, I'll probably get murdered pretty fast. No, I actually really like the game, and you know, like I said, for like $5, it's great. Look at the environment here. This is so far my favorite level right here. It looks great. The rain, the tiles, everything. You'll notice everybody's just a little tougher here too. So where we were one-shotting them before, we are not nearly as one-shotty. All right, let's pick some stuff that we didn't pick. So let's go Arcane Surge. The problem with Arcane Surge is I kind of eventually lose track of it, because it flies out and shoots into those guys. Okay, let's do the dragon so you can see the dragon, because that'll be cool. And what he does is he goes horizontally across the screen occasionally. Let's see what else we have. Self-destruct is not particular. We'll just skip those and go to passives for a moment. Get that magnetism. Self-destruct doesn't have a very much... yeah, see? Yeah, look at our little dragon go. Arrows. Oh, Rising Phoenix. We want you to see that, because that's cool. Like, I know that I'm going to give away like half of the stuff here, but look at that. Oh, that's just so cool. That animation is great. Ice Rain. Ice Rain's really nice for getting rid of big crowds if you get them, and it just makes things so much nicer. All right, let's go hang out over here. Hopefully one of these days we'll get a little... It's early in, so we don't have as many people as I'd like running around us. Ground Slam is pretty okay. We'll do the Shuriken for here. Oh, yep. I probably should have gone for a different... No, this one's fine. I like it. We got our flying dragon. We got another dragon. There's another thing that says dragon, but doesn't actually have a dragon. Doesn't have a dragon animation with it, but... And that is an area effect that is on the ground. So, yeah. All in all, like I said, I enjoyed it, and I really wanted to show it on the channel like earlier, but unfortunately, due to that bug, I couldn't really. I don't make videos where I'm going to be like forced to be needlessly negative. Like it was obviously a bug that will get fixed. So I didn't want to be like, as I struggle through trying to make it look good. It's like, I'd rather wait and do it once it's all fixed up, and it's all fixed up, which is great. So I have had a blast with this game so far, and I really like the art aesthetic, because I do enjoy me some Seven Samurai and others of its type. So And then the animations are really good. Like, it really does fit. Like the aesthetic they were going for and everything. I think they got it pretty good, which is really nice. Plus, $5 game. I have already exceeded 5 hours, so that certainly qualifies for my $1 an hour scale of. I actually know some people who used to do that. Like that was their thing. They had to get it. They wanted at least 1 hour worth of gameplay for each $1 they spent. Kind of hard to do with some types of games, especially linear story games, because 60 to 80 hours of content can be very extreme depending on the type of game you're playing. Some games, like your basic, like some of those, you know, the way, like Baldur's Gate's formatted in a way that you have a ton of stuff. This happens more. I like the dragon, but that rain of arrows happens a lot more. So you get ones like Baldur's Gate where there's just absolutely shed loads of talky bits, and then you get some like a lot of JRPGs where there's not a huge amount of talking. It's mostly combat. So it's like sometimes you get a game like that where it's kind of hard to, oh yeah, Mr. Arrow guy, I saw you. Sometimes you get situations like that where it's like, okay, well, but if it's a really good story, that's not necessarily. I don't necessarily need a huge amount of that, you know, of gameplay if it's a really good story. Like, if a great example of that, look at that, like the 2018 God of War. Like, it's there's a lot to it, but actual story wise, there's probably only about, I would say there's probably about 15 to 20 hours of actual story, and then the rest of it's like exploration and stuff like that. Which is not to be harsh to that game, because that game is amazing. Like, that game is super good. I have it. I have the sequel. I haven't played it yet, which feels really dumb to say. But yeah, no, I haven't played it. I bought it, but I haven't played it yet. I oddly enough don't, for a person who plays video games on the YouTubes, I don't always have a huge amount of time. Oh yeah, we got to kill him fast. Oh no, he's gonna do some damage. Okay, nope, we got out and back in time. Oh, thankfully those were my arrows. There was a lot of them. Ow, bomb guy got me. Oh. Oof. Yeah, the bomb guys definitely get me more often than I've been trying to figure out if there's a way out. Ooh, that staggered me. Oh, I haven't been staggered like that before. That was cool. Learn new things every day. I haven't figured out if there's a way to, like, if I can smack the bomb guy and he just dies, or if, oh no, Mr. Sam, no, you're definitely gonna have to die, sir. Oh man, it is getting unhealthy in here for me. Okay, we may wish to turn the auto aim back on, and that way we can focus on dodging. We don't have a boss either, so that works. All right, cooldown reduction. Yeah, see, sometimes it feels like maybe if I one-shot him when I hit him, it works. I don't know. I've seen times where I hit the guy with the bomb and he just no bomb, and then other times where I hit him and he still bombs. I think it's based on how much damage I do. I think essentially when he still drops the bomb, I'm like probably short just a tiny bit of damage. That'd be my guess. But yeah, like, everything in this game looks pretty good. It's definitely nails its theme. Get a little extra regen. And the rounds themselves are a 15-minute timer. So, at least so far in all of the levels I've played. So, really not bad if you find yourself wanting to just jump in for a quick run before you go do something, things like that. And it's not going to take up too much time, which is very kind of cool sometimes. Hopefully. All right. Ooh. Ow. Ooh. I blocked that arrow with my face. This is not a healthy way to do things. I'll take the damage. Yeah, see? I'm going to figure it out one of these days. I'm going to be like, when I figure it out, I'll be like, oh, it was that simple. That does tend to be me occasionally. Ooh, even our dragons aren't killing anything at this point. Things are getting low. Well, this one does more damage. See what I mean about kind of losing it though? Like, because it impacts so close to you most of the time, I barely see the graphic for that one. Because it hits right next to you instead of exploding right there, which isn't bad. In fact, it actually saves you quite a bit. But we do kind of lose the spell graphic in the shuffle. Some of them, like the dragons, you really can't miss those. I really could use like some damage ups, because if we get to the boss with this level of damage, it is going to take us 3 years to kill him. Oh, ow, ooh. Or I can get blown up a lot, and, you know. We might skip that part of the journey. Straight to the coffin. Whoa. Alright. I'd say we just keep pumping the cooldown on that one, since it does do a good chunk of damage. You do have to go around and hunt the archers sometimes, because otherwise they'll start piling up on the edges and you'll be dodging like 50 arrows at once. Ooh, 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 and it can get hectic. Damage. Give me all your damage. All right, let's just get this clump over here that we've been rounding up. There we go. Oh yeah, that's gonna do a good chunk of damage. Oh yeah, all those spear guys. Okay, cool, 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 cool. Hey, more damage. Yay! Oh, oh no. I prefer not to be in that. Ooh. Yeah, our region's okay. It's definitely not at like. It's definitely not high enough to keep me alive if anybody gets a real good piece of me. Ooh, yeah, see, even recovering from a couple of bombs like that. Hopefully we'll get a little bit more of that, and we'll get a little more damage. Ooh, cooldown reduction of that level is real nice. That's a lot of cooldown reduction on that. Phew. See, I'm never sure, because I don't... Without an indicator to know how long my dash cooldown is, sometimes it can be a little... Sometimes I question whether, and this is probably one of the reasons I haven't beat this level, sometimes I'll start questioning whether or not I should dodge, and generally the answer should be yes. But I'm over here like, eh, maybe. Ow. Yeah, see, like, I dodged into the second one. That was kind of a pain. Rest assured, that's just not, that's a me thing. Alright, okay, let's take out this group here if we can, because we do have a boss on the field somewhere. Where is our boss? Oh, uh-oh. Ah! Guess not. I never did find the boss. Alright, so. This has been Rogue Samurai. This is a super fun game. I've actually enjoyed playing. I've been playing for about 6 or 8 hours now, and I've been enjoying it all the time. The first couple of runs were a little bumpy, and I would highly recommend the health rate and the health amount upgrades first. This, they all helped a little bit. These two, this is where you get your regen, and this is where you get your health regen amount. So these two kind of sound like the same thing, and they are complementary, but they do actually help out a lot. One of them, I believe, is for when you go up a level, and the other one is just your passive regen. Those were the two ones that helped me get it in gear. Skill-wise, I've just started unlocking those, so use all my first kunai used right there. Weapons, the katana seems extremely well-balanced. The naginata is not quite as well-balanced. The bow, again, not quite as well-balanced against everything. Like, these are great when you pump up the speed and some of the stuff like that. But the out-of-the-box katana with just a few of the... I think I was up to... When I beat the first level, I had 2 pips here, 2 pips here, and 1 pip here. And as the all-arounder, it is a fantastic weapon for you to use. This has been Rogue Samurai. As I mentioned, there will be a link to the Steam page in the description. I hope you enjoyed this. I hope you come back for the next one. And most of all, I hope you have a great day.